Give me that beat, maestro. Somebody's giving me a thumbs up. Heidi's walking on stage. Does that mean technical difficulties? Oh, that feels so good. That bass is bumping out. Maybe that's what they were trying to do. You know what would be tight is if you guys clap your hands with me. Would you guys do that? And when these walls that we build start to close in around us, there isn't a way definitively to close in our boundaries. The hope that surrounds me slowly gets a bounty dropped on his head. So now how can I mend? Then I'll ask you in the sense that maybe you can mentor me, maybe you can send to me a little hint of sympathy. Maybe we can render these inconsistencies left to the depth, swept by the windy breeze. It'll float away like the blossoms that'll float away in autumn. I know we've had our problems, but let's leave them all forgotten. Often in relationships like this one, I look at the problems and wonder if we could fix them. This time, my perception of our condition is if we let them create our vision, we are destined for mediocrity. We don't want to be the reason to decease, do we? This is more than attraction, and this is more than a chemical reaction. This is more than a passion, more than me asking for more than the more you can imagine, and it's happening. This is more than attraction, and this is more than just a chemical reaction. This is more than a passion, more than me asking for more than the more you can imagine, right? Hey, 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 I lock down the walls, hey, 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 I lock down the walls, hey, 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 lock down the walls, hey, 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 hey. Check this out, bro. We don't want to keep the size of our room inadequate. We don't have to know how to win the war to sink the battleship. Let's challenge this typical nuclear physical ridicule the women who do the war, simply do make the bed, shine the shoes, spread their legs and have to choose. I don't see why they play the fool. I don't know why they don't bend the rules. I don't see why they respect the dude. What in the world has he done for you? Open your mind for something new. Spread your wings, it's time you flew. Out there is more than attraction, and there is more than the chemical reaction, more than a passion, more than him asking for more than the more you can imagine, and it's happening. There is more than attraction, and there is more than just a chemical reaction, and there is more than a passion, more than him asking for more than the more you can imagine, right? Hey, 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 I lock down the walls, hey, 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 I lock down the walls, hey, 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 lock down the walls, hey, hey, hey. Yo. If she's where my mind is, no peace in the silence. A sheepish fights violence, sleepless nights silent. The number of your parents, no reason to be so arrogant, no reason to jump to marriages, no reason to think preparing is enough when you dust in the whirlwind. What is love when you just another girlfriend? So don't get caught in your reflections eyes like you don't deserve it. Don't get stuck in another clan without your pearl. And hey, 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 lock down the walls, hey, 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 lock down the walls, hey, 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 lock down the walls, hey, 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 lock down the walls. Great job with that. Thank you guys for clapping. That sounds good. That helps. I'll hire all of you for my next show. The song is called Come Over. Welcome to the table, sit down, this shit is now in session. Up for discussion, regret, obsessions, progression. I left my set in this bay, and many things that unchanged, but a lot of things stay the same, you know what I mean. I cycle throughs like you cycle through shoes. I've rolled with different dudes depending on day and mood, and my mood was swing just like a bat. Always had an itch to scratch, I could peg and sniff a rat by the time you had your soda crack. No whipping bacon soda crack. I was in the Doja packs, move it out, get the scratch, take some time to kick a rap. I always chill with an evil posse, my beat behind me. My flow is cocky, cause no one among the thugs could stop me. And I would battle any asshole with his glass full, cause he rap friendly, I leave him half empty. I had an evil side, past the weed supply as the weeks go by. I turn from my reflection, miss my eyes, I miss my life. And I will overcome, and we will overcome. And I will overcome, 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 over. and I will overcome, and we will overcome, and I will overcome, 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 overcome. At the time I fit the typecast, rapping drugs, hats and gloves, hats and dubs, that's what's up. I never made a quicker buck. I was into figures, but who'd have thought I could be that deep in that street by 10 G's by 18. I was in the big scheme. I had people work for me, I had people serve for me, orange, red and purple, green. I was so submerged in things, I never got scared of murder rings, never observed the other rings, and I never thought they might come for me. Soon they did, so much shit, about as tight as the blunts I twist. All my requests for front and shit got turned down cause of my busted ribs, and I was shit straight out of luck. Couldn't move without the bud, couldn't live if I didn't push. Somehow still I gave it up. I turned to love to save the sun, wrote a song and I made it bump, and I write the words that save me from life of twisted haze and guns, life in which I had to run, life of dope and blunts and rum, life of getting high in the slums. That life of mine I've overcome, and I will overcome, and we will overcome, and I will overcome, 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 over. And I will overcome, and we will overcome, and I will overcome, overcome. This doesn't have a third verse, but I'll spit you some. Where do we all go? Over the Rialto? Either way, a bottle's not a place to find a lost soul. My footsteps, footprints advance with a good sense. I'm living here and now, so I dance with this moment, and I'm leading to the best of my ability. I'm steady feeding love to strengthen my fragility, but my Achilles been affecting my agility. But yo, I'm growing cause I know myself from killing me. And I've been in this position wishing I was something different. Now I listen and revisit my commitments, and I'm here for a reason, to teach that the demons can be beaten if you keep your agreements. Thank you for clapping, everybody. Even if people aren't bobbing their heads, you're still clapping.